Wine, a lovely little glass of wine. La la la. You taste just like a virgin. Oh, hello, Mandanas. Welcome to episode 13. It's called the Lake District episode.
It's from the Mandan. It's from the Mandan. It's from the Mandan. Dan, from the Mandan. It's from the Mandan.
So here we are, Mandanas. So a few weeks ago, Kerstin and I had a week off together, and we decided to go to the Lake District. It's a beautiful place. If you've ever been, you'll know. If you've never been, go. It's a beautiful, beautiful place up in Cumbria. And we had a lovely week. We had a lovely week despite the weather. But anyway, here's the episode. Enjoy. Feel free to subscribe and share. It's a very short episode. Actually, it's probably not a short episode by the time I edit it. But anyway, we had a lovely time. Thanks for watching. See you next time in episode 14. So anyway, enjoy episode 13 of From the Mandan. Hello, Mandanas. How are we? Now, we are off on our holidays. Well, we were off on our holidays. We've got about 3 miles down the road. We're off to the Lake District, by the way. And this has happened. That brake there was steaming about 2-3 minutes ago. Absolutely steaming. I felt the car was not right, so we pulled over just down the road and got out and had a smell. I couldn't smell anything, so Kerstin, we'll just go and check again. So we got down to a garage just down the road here. Got out. I smelt my side of the tyre, and then Kerstin went, turned the car off, and then I could see steam. Well, not steam. I guess it was smoke. I guess the brake disc is jammed on. So we've called the AA, and they'll be out in half an hour. So not the best start to our holiday up in the Lake District, but well, what can you do? Hey, got to laugh about it. Oh, here we are. It's 11:45 now. AA is still saying they're on their way. I keep changing the ETA time on the old app, which is frustrating, but it's fine. And about 5 minutes ago, we saw a big AA van go vroom. So guess he wasn't ours. Oh yeah! Yeah, the AA man's here! Yeah! Well, that's not very good news, actually. It seems like the caliper is seized on the left, so he can't fix it. The car's out of action. So Kerstin's got in an Uber and gone back to pick up the Golf. And then she's going to come back here. We're going to empty the Golf, stuff into the Golf. And the AA, he can't take us anywhere. So he's had to arrange for someone to come and pick us up. Oh, that's a text message from the AA to say the other one's on the way, I guess. So and we've rung the garage, so the garage can fix the car, and hopefully they'll look after it until we get back. So it's just more money, but hopefully we will be on our way shortly. So here's an update. So Kerstin has arrived with the other car. There it is. We've packed all the stuff from the boot into that. And now we're waiting for the big AA tow truck to pick up that one and take it to the garage. It's now 1:30. They expect to be here just before 2, so another half an hour to wait. It's going to be another 4.5 hours to get up to the Lake District, so maybe we'll be there in time for dinner. But this is meant to be the nicest day of the week up there. Tuesday, Wednesday, the weather's not looking great, but anyway, we'll see. Up onwards and upwards, keep your spirits going, and I'll let you know once we get on the road. Right, ciao. So now the other AA man's come, and he's actually taken off the wheel, cleaned the caliper out, put loads of thing on. Here it is, just going over there. Stuff. And he's made it drivable again, but I just have to take it to the garage. Now, but this, I don't know why the other AA driver couldn't have done this 2 hours ago. But anyway, this guy's great. He's brilliant. He is. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. So, well, let's get it to the garage and see. So we do like the AA, especially this geezer here. But it's a little bit frustrating because we could have been 2 hours down the road. We could have been down there. Well, we could have been, 2 hours. We could have been past Birmingham by now. But anyway, he's going to follow us down to the garage. We're going to drop it off and then hopefully just get back in. See, Kerstin's just leaving now. Hopefully we can get back there and then get on our way. Cars, that's not good. That's a crash right there. How'd you get up there? That's the second crash we've seen on our little. We've only been going less than 2 hours. We're just around Birmingham way now. We've still got a good couple of hours once we get past Birmingham, but we're going to go on the M6 toll to try and save some time. Yeah, so we should be there before 9, we reckon. But in the meantime, we just got a little bit of traffic. Not too much. And then we'll get on the M6 toll. Well, good morning, Mandenas. Here we are. So we made it. We made it to the, there's it is, the beautiful Daffodil Hotel, which we got here about 8:30 last night. That's, you can't really see, but that's Grasmere Lake just behind us. And we are setting off for our first little hike. The weather's supposed to be holding off till 3, and we're going up Helm Crag, or Crag Helm, can't remember. Anyway, I'll take more pictures and photos later. But anyway, we made it. So there's Kerstin talking to a sheep. And we're going up there. There. That's Helm Crag. We're going to go up there. Wish us luck. So we're now on the side of the hill. There's a bit of a view behind. We're just climbing out the tree view. Yeah, so Kerstin's first. He's up there. It's a bit harder. Out of breath now, walking. So I'm fit, even though I play a lot of tennis, still unfit. But what a beautiful day. Whew. So I don't know if this is going to work because I'm on the other camera and I don't know if it's in focus or not. So I made it to the top, and this is I don't know, snow over there. I'm probably not in focus, but I'll do another thing. I'm actually precariously on top. So Mandenas, we made it. Lake District. Beautiful day. Whew. Hello Mandenas, here we are. We've just had our lunch on top of is it Helm Crag? Helm Crag? Crag Helm? Helm Crag? Crag Helm. And Kerstin and Rodders there. There's Rodders. And they're gonna go up to the summit. There. They'll be there in a second, and then I've got to take pictures. So let's wish them well on their trip. So we made it up and down the hill, and now walking back. Here we are. Drink there. Beautiful day here in the Lake District. So now we're going to walk back to the car at the hotel and go and look at. We're going to try and find a view somewhere so we can get some nice photos of a lake before it rains, because it's supposed to be raining at 3 o'clock. So we'll have an hour and a bit just to drive to somewhere nice and take some photos. So I'll put them up here if we take any nice ones. If we don't, it'll be me talking again. Morning Mandenas. Well, it's day 2 of our little holiday, and as you can tell from that, it's a bit rainy. Not so much the best day. Not so much the best day today. So it is actually raining. So today we are going to take a drive to Keswick, which is I think the biggest town in the Lake District, or one of them. So I think it's going to be a museum and driving day. That's the view. So not ideal, but we'll make the best of it. So we've come to my house. There's actually a lake over there. Look, over that way. Yeah, there. So the weather's still pretty poo. So we had a little trip into Keswick, and Keswick was pretty little town. We bought a picture of a cow and stuff. I'll show you later. So we thought we'd try and come to this Meyer House, which is down there. Meyer House, Historic House and Gardens, and it's shut. It doesn't open for the season until April the 1st. But what we have found is we think there's a little walk up there. So we've just paid £1 or something for the parking, and I'm going to park here for a bit and go for a little walk because it's only spitting slightly. So yeah, so it's not a total washout. Well, it is a washout, but we're going to make the best of it because that's what we do at the Man Den. We make the best of stuff. That's Kirst getting her stuff on, and we're going to walk up to Hill. So we've just met a lovely couple. There they are behind us, who've told us if we walk up here far enough, little waterfalls and stuff, it's amazing. We might be able to see some red squirrels, which I love. With Uncle Brian. Hey Uncle Brian, we went to Brownsea Island and saw some a couple of years ago. Hopefully the weather doesn't tip down, otherwise we will get wet. But I'm out of breath already. We've only walked about 100 metres. So thanks to our friends behind us, we did choose the wrong route. They know the right way to go. This is kind of the shortcut to the feeding station where the birds and squirrels are, or maybe are, potentially are. They also, here there's 2 viewpoints in the summer where you can see ospreys. Now I'd love to see that, and I'd love to bring the long lens and shoot some ospreys, but not today. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to shoot them. I'll shoot them with a camera, not shoot them with him shooting. I'm not like that, am I? Anyway, let you know when we get there. So that was the feeder, just down there, but there doesn't seem to be any food in there today, and our new friends here have told us that they're not around if there's no food. We've seen some rabbits down there and lots of blue tits and coal tits and stuff, which is good, but that would be a lovely sight during a nice day. And the ospreys kind of nest further down there and all the way up there. We can go for more walk, but we haven't got our waterproofs on. We've only got these, so we haven't got our trousers on or anything, so we're probably just going to go and walk back down to the car. But it was nice to walk up here and have a look, and it's raining and we didn't think we'd get out of the car, so I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the car and rethink of where we can go, because that's the house there. Right there, you see. That we were going to go in and have a little look. The tea rooms are open down there, so I might treat Kirsten a little afternoon tea. If not, we've got Greg's sausage rolls in the car. So we've come down to the bottom of the walk. It's very pretty. There, we've got a lovely little waterfall-y thing there. So it's really pretty, just the weather's shitty. Right, man and dinners, here we are. So what you have to do is when you drive off, you have to take the handbrake off. Like that, that's good. So we are now in a little village called Buttermere, and we've been driving around some lovely views, but Kirsten left the camera in the boot. I mean, it's just a schoolboy error, it's not her fault really. The beautiful views of Buttermere, obviously you can't see them, but what for views you could see, she left the thing in the boot. Anyway, so Buttermere is a pretty little town, and then there's some sheeps. Yeah, sheeps. And yeah, apparently that view in front, I reckon it would be fantastic in the summer. So we're just leaving. We drove through Buttermere there, and that would be a view on any normal day. Be a lovely view, but not today. Anyway, onwards. So we're going to drive on and around the little lake, and then see where we go from there. Photos, and now we are having afternoon tea. Check this out. Scones, donuts, Viennese, macaroons, eclairs, cake pops. We've demolished the. We've already demolished the sandwiches. Sorry, I didn't record them. And tea and. Yummy. So now I've moved on to scones. Scone. Now, do you do cream and butter jam, or do you do jam and cream? Cream jam, cream. Cream jam, cream. Let me know. Right, so that's a scone demolished. I'm going for donut. Yeah, good. And I'm going cake pop. So far so good. I'm going for this little chap here. I don't know what he is. No idea what he is, but I'm going for this chap. Oh, he's warm. That'll be icing sugar then. Bakewell tart, maybe? Right, that's done. Ish. I'm going eclair. Come to daddy. Not sold on that one. So now I think I'm in the mood for a palate cleanse. So I'm going to have this boy. Blueberry, blackberry, stuckberry, really stuck. Kind of a juicy jelly type thing. It's alright, that one. Okay, so I think I've hit a wall. I've actually tried one of everything apart from the macaron I don't like, and the the coffee and walnut cake. I've got a Viennese swirl to go. I'll do that in a minute. So, man dinners. I'm sorry that's where it finished. I didn't really do much videoing after that day. The next day kind of rained a lot and we didn't do much. And then we drove back home, which took us about another 6.5 hours to get home. We had to go via Preston because my little Lola Palola, hey Lola Palola, we had to left her dog here. Not a real dog, it was her stuffed dog in the bed because she stayed here for the weekend. So we had to drop that off in Preston. And then we carried on driving home. So I, as usual, forgot to carry on vlogging. It's kind of one of those things I do where as I get the camera and I start vlogging and I'm all happy and like, I'm vlogging. And then towards the end you just stop doing it and I end up taking way more photographs. And anyway, so that's kind of the Lake District vlog. I know it kind of died at the end, but anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to subscribe and like, comment, whatever you like. And the next episode is coming up soon. I've got 3 or 4 episodes already just to be edited, so they are coming. Hang in there, and thank you for watching. I love all my man Dennis. So see you soon. Bye. Oh, can't believe I belched on camera.